Hey everyone, welcome back to Sunita's English Adventure. So today I want to talk about something that has taken over social media, that Kaun Banega Crorepati kid. I'm sure you must have watched that video on internet or maybe on TV, right? So that little boy talked to Amitabh Bachchan a little rudely, a little disrespectfully, and he seemed overconfident too on that show. Since then, social media has gone crazy. You all have seen that, right? And people are trolling him in every way possible, calling him names, and even experts are breaking down his body language as if it's some kind of investigation. But the question is, he's just a child, so why are we reacting like this? So, to discuss this matter, we have with us Neha Rana ji. So, welcome, Neha Rana ji. How are
Thank you
you?
so much. Yes, I'm doing exceptionally well, buzzing with energy and positivity.
Great, great. So good to have you here. So, as I've already mentioned, we are going to discuss something really important that nobody is talking about. So, let's start with the most basic question. Why do you think people are trolling him so badly? Even though, yes, he did sound a little rude or overconfident, but he's a kid after all. So, why such a strong reaction there?
Hmm. I think people are trolling him because social media often blows things out of proportion, right? That's what we have encountered with a lot of time. And one small mistake becomes a huge issue overnight. So
Mm-hmm.
what I think, or in my opinion, maybe the boy was a bit overconfident, but he is just a child. We should keep this thing in mind that he is just a child and he's in that process of learning. Okay, but we are mature enough. So instead of judging him, we should cut some slack,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that is my point of view. Let him learn through his mistakes, right? And don't be so quick to pass your opinions, to pass your judgments, just to get visibility, just for more views. So show some empathy. That's what I just want to say.
So true, so true. That was definitely spot on because, people are not letting him learn from his mistakes. They are judging him, they are punishing him for his mistake. That definitely should not happen in this matter because he's just a little kid, right? We also have kids. So we should be empathetic towards him and his family there, right? So my next question is, what could be the impact of this trolling on that little kid and his family?
I guess such trolling can hamper his mental health,
Mm-hmm.
right? And not only his mental health, it is going to take a toll on families' mental health and their social relationships also. Because just imagine how they people would feel now and how would they be treating or meeting with family other people, right? And maybe he can be bullied by his classmates or his schoolmates. So yes, instead of lifting that kid up, we all are pulling him down. Just
Mm-hmm.
why? Because he was a bit overconfident or maybe a bit hyperactive,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
So that was just one side of his behavior. Okay, it could be a pressure of performing on such a huge platform in front of Amitabh Bachchan. So we need to take care of these things. So again, it's my humble request to all of you, just stop it. Just
Mm-hmm.
stop it and show some empathy.
Empathy is going out of fashion these days. Nobody is showing empathy towards other. If we put ourselves in his place, then just think about it. Just imagine how would be our situation. How would we feel when if
Hmm.
we were in his place,
Of
right?
course.
Because all the
Right.
eyes were on him, and as a child, you are always confused how to behave among
Exactly.
such a huge public. He was in the middle of such a huge crowd. So how would he behave in that particular situation? Nobody taught him, I
Hmm.
guess, right? And
Exactly.
we cannot prepare our children for the real time situation. We can tell them
Hmm.
everything that like you have to behave this way, that way. But when the real situation occurs, so he's the only one
Hmm.
who had to handle everything, right? In that
Yes.
situation, there was no one around him who could tell him that yes, behave this way or behave that way. Everybody is watching you. You are on TV and all that. So he was the only one to handle that situation. right?
Yes.
So he might
Right.
have felt a little overwhelmed that time, or because he was the winner of that fast finger first kind of I
Okay.
fast
Okay.
finger
Okay.
first, that the
Ah.
first round,
Yes.
right?
That
So he
first
was the
round.
winner
Ah.
there. He was the winner
Yes.
there. So he
Right.
already got overjoyed with this. And then
Hmm.
it's very difficult to handle your emotions. He was already feeling over the moon, and then he thought, now it's my responsibility. There was a lot of pressure on him that now I have to gain
Hmm.
a lot of money from here, and I have to answer every question right. So that was the pressure on him there. So what should
Yes.
he focus on? He was focusing on questions there, and he cannot focus on his behavior also at the same time. So he was just doing
Hmm.
it casually. He was not
Yes.
bothered that time, right? So we definitely should not
Exactly.
judge a child there, because I would say even mature people sometime go out of
Hmm.
track, right? So
Right.
it's okay for that little child, right? But still, I have seen like there are many social medias flooded with these kind of videos just for
Yes.
that click or that watch time. They are going
Watch
crazy
time.
about it, and everybody is making videos on that little kid and especially trolling him. Nobody is talking about stop trolling little kid
Hmm.
there, right? Nobody is talking
Yes.
about that. I've not seen even a single video on this. And
Okay.
if I talk about people also, they are simply reacting to what social media is showing them. They are not
Hmm.
trolling him directly, but they're simply reacting to these kind of videos.
We should just imagine, or we can just put ourselves into their shoes, the kind of scenario they must be going through. And you know what, it was not a normal stage, it was that platform of kaun banega crorepati,
Hmm.
right? So yes, that boy, okay, he might sound a bit rude or a bit overconfident, but again, he didn't commit any crime. I came across one reel, and that person was telling that it is six pocket syndrome, it might
Hmm.
be six pocket syndrome. So he connected that in today's time, most of the parents have only kid.
Hmm.
Okay, so maybe he's over pampered by his parents, his dadi dadu, grandparents, and nanny nanu. So he named it six pocket syndrome. But I tell you, I'm the mother of the only son, right? So it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. See,
Hmm.
I know as a mother, we need to control our child's behavior. Sometimes, if I feel that, okay, he is crossing his limit, so yes, I'm always there to tell him the right path. But the thing is, there is a difference between being at home and being at on such a platform. Okay, so
Hmm.
maybe he was trying to control his nervousness, maybe he was trying to perform very nicely, that okay, I'm very confident, and
Hmm.
I am not getting nervous. So he, again, he is a child. Kids are innocent, they don't know how to pretend.
Yes.
Okay, that's why
Hmm.
we say that kids are innocent. He was the way he was. Okay,
Hmm.
he didn't try to portray him in a very nice way. Okay, but as human beings, we need to think, just again, it's nothing but it's an agenda to get. It's like to make the make hay when the sun shines, something like that, behti ganga mein haath dhona. So
Hmm.
everyone is doing the same, there is
Right.
no logic behind it. Right, we are on social media is just making a mountain out of a molehill. That's it.
Hmm.
I don't accept this thing, and this should be stopped right now.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. Yes, we all are in the favor of stopping these kind of trolls,
Yes.
especially towards children, right? And that's so true.
Right.
And like think of it that how his parent must have been feeling, or
Hmm.
how this kid must have been feeling when he's seeing himself all over social media and for something negative. Like he's not getting
Exactly.
famous for something good, but people are taking it negatively. So how he must have been feeling at this moment? We
Hmm.
never know. Or we can simply put ourselves in his situation or in his condition and then feel about it, be empathetic towards them, right? But social
Exactly.
media has made people a bit emotionless, I would say. What are your viewpoints on this?
Exactly. See, just imagine, this kind of trolling can hamper his confidence. I mean, it can shatter his confidence. He might
Mm-hmm.
not be able to present himself on a stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we are killing that innocence,
Hmm.
right? I know if there are some behavioral issues, they can be sorted with the time. Okay, as parents, as teachers, we can take this responsibility to guide students in a very nice way, to inculcate or to strengthen the roots in terms of moral values or ethical values or behavior, how to behave in public or how to behave nicely. But this is not the right approach.
Mm-hmm.
And again, people who are criticizing or who are trolling, they just need to introspect. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
what are you doing? Is this the way? Just imagine
Mm-hmm.
if instead of him, there could be, I mean, there could be their family member or their
Mm-hmm.
son, their daughter. So the
Mm-hmm.
behavior or the trolling would be the same? No,
Mm-hmm. Never.
it's
Hmm.
right. So
Right.
that is it. I was also wondering why they are exaggerating this thing. I mean, he was just a child. He
Mm-hmm.
came there, he performed, and he went back. So let
Mm-hmm.
it be. But
Right.
again, it's India. We need to, we need
Yes.
to. It's like that. It is. It was a very simple thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it became a huge issue overnight. That's it.
Right.
And credit goes to social media. So it's the darkest side of social
Mm-hmm.
media, I would say.
Definitely. And for you, it could be just a comment. You're posting a negative comment
Yes.
for somebody. But for that child, whenever
Hmm.
he'll go on stage next time, he would be very
Yes.
conscious about what he's speaking. He'll think twice, and then he cannot be his natural self, right? He
Exactly.
will always have to pretend among people that
Hmm.
yes, I am a good boy, and kind of like he would like to
That
maintain
is,
that good boy image, right? So that's definitely a great pressure on a kid, I must say. And like,
yes.
if the boy is behaving that certain way, so what do you think? What could be the factors there?
Again, I think, see, he might be overconfident. Okay, I personally know a lot of children who behave
Mm-hmm.
in such a way. But the thing is, again, as parents, we need to think, or we need to make sure that we are not defending our
Mm-hmm.
child's uh, misbehave or these kind of tantrums. Okay, instead of again mollycoddling them, just tell them what is right and what is wrong. That should be
Right.
the scenario. And again, then comes the role of teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you, as a teacher, if you find that okay, this child has some maybe he's hyperactive,
Mm-hmm.
right, or he doesn't know how to talk in a humble way, how to speak with elders, or how to
Mm-hmm.
behave with his friends. So yes, as teachers, or as, it's a mutual responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the reason I go with that, the only child wala reason, because
Mm-hmm.
I know that yes, when you are the only child of the family, you get extra attention, you get
Mm-hmm.
everything on that golden platter, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you forget how to behave
Mm-hmm.
nicely. So yes, it's a fact actually. I can't deny this. But again, it doesn't mean that you can troll that boy to this level. Okay,
Right.
that's not acceptable.
Uh-huh.
And second thing, again, parents need to spend their times with kids rather than providing them certain gadgets or all the things. If he reached here on this platform, he must be an intelligent boy.
Mm-hmm.
He must be a bright boy, right? Because it's not easy to reach there, to sit in front of Amitabh Bachchan, right?
Yes.
But the thing is, again, just because of maybe his overconfidence, okay, so he missed the boat. And second thing, parents need to take a crucial step here. Okay, they need to understand that how they can build his confidence. And again, there is a very thin line between becoming confident and overconfident, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now they have to work on maybe his confidence, because
Mm-hmm.
it's not easy to to accept, to take all this negativity. He
Yes.
can be bullied by his classmates, his schoolmates, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the things will be difficult for the family, specifically for that child. But again, role of parents, because again, we need to spend our time with our kids
Mm-hmm.
rather than providing them a lot of things, gadgets and all. So
Mm-hmm.
that's. That should be the
Yes,
measure.
yes,
Right.
definitely. And I've seen with my kids, they behave differently in different kind of situations.
Yes.
So for that very moment, I would say like when he was misbehaving with Amitabh Bachchan, so people were
Mm.
applauding, they were laughing their hearts out, and
Lovely.
that boy
Yes.
must be enjoying that kind of response. So
Hmm.
he was doing it even more, right? So that
Yes.
was that emotion was just for that very moment. He might not
Yes.
be like this after this show or maybe at his home,
Exactly.
right? So people like
Hmm.
kids especially, they behave differently in different kind of situation. I've seen it myself, right? So
True that.
definitely we should not judge it too soon, especially when you are
Hmm.
parents. You already know this. You have seen your kids
Hmm.
also. So what we can do,
Yes.
we can comment positively on these kind of videos. Why to what do we say? Why to add fuel to fire? Right? If they
Fire.
are
Hmm.
posting negative videos or trolling videos on social media, we can add our one positive comment there. And then
Hmm.
people will start
Yes.
bombarding these kind of
Huh.
videos with positive comments too. So the weightage of positive comments will be more than that of negative comments.
Hmm.
And that is how the boy and the family will get a little relief there, and they can do it in
Hmm.
their own way. They can mend the situation in their own way. They can make him understand.
Exactly.
And we should not even
Yes.
pressurize our kid too much on this. They can simply forget
Yes.
the incident and move on, right? So, one positive
Yes.
comment can also
Exactly.
do wonders. If you are somewhere near that boy, you can still appreciate him that you made
Hmm.
it to the stage and you performed
That's the
really
thing.
well, but it's okay. Sometimes it
Hmm.
happens. It happens with mature people also, right? So, one
Hmm.
positive comment will
True.
definitely do wonders to their life as well.
Exactly. That is the main thing that we need to take care of, right? And again, it could be maybe he behaved such surprisingly, right?
Hmm.
So we can't judge immediately because we don't know that boy. And
Hmm.
second thing, I don't know why people behave so insensitively. I mean, we need to show some empathy plus a bit. I mean, we need to be more sensitive. Why to put your comments?
Hmm.
Okay, why to judge people? We are so frequent and everyone is doing the same. Everyone, people are writing long articles.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
and they are, it's just again they are doing just for getting views on their reels, that's it. But they don't know they are blowing this matter out of proportion. They have
Hmm.
already blown it, right?
Yes.
So now it's high time to stop it here only.
Hmm.
That's what I can tell. And again, it's all about judging, being so opinionated frequently, right?
Yes.
So no one appreciated that boy, and it's
Hmm.
all about how did he behave and all. So he's just a kid. He's
Hmm.
learning, right? And this is
Right.
the way we learn by our mistakes only.
Hmm.
Okay,
And
so
you must have
let give
experienced
him.
in your own life also. My kids have also embarrassed me a lot of times in front of
Of
public,
course,
actually.
yes.
But I didn't
Hmm.
beat them. I didn't scold them that time.
Hmm.
I
Yes.
simply let it go, and I would like teach them lessons or teach them moral values while doing things or in our daily life. I'll not go time and again to that particular situation. You did that way in that particular situation. Why did you do that and all that things? I would not pressurize my kids on that. I would teach
Yes.
them in my own way, right?
Hmm.
So it happens all the
And you
time.
can't expect a maturity level of 50-year old
Mm-hmm.
man from a 10-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just
Yes,
think.
definitely.
So again, he's in that process, and definitely we learn by making certain mistakes. So
Mm-hmm.
he'll definitely learn. But the thing is now social media. Oh my God, it has created. I mean, it's all like that, exaggerating the stuff
Uh-huh.
and being so insensitive towards certain things.
Yes, yes, definitely. Like if I talk about myself, I can't see any solution for the time being. Like social media is
Oh.
everywhere and everybody is on social media and they are getting affected by it. They are getting carried away by all these negative videos, negative comments too. And they
Hmm.
would agree to everyone. They don't have their own perspectives, right? If I say
Hmm.
something, they'll agree to me. If somebody else would
Yes.
preach something
Huh.
else to them, they would agree to them as well, right? So
Hmm.
they don't have their own perspective. So it's high time to develop your own perspective and then comment. Commenting is definitely not
Hmm.
bad, It's a good thing. You are putting your opinion there, but it should be your own opinion. Why are you
Mhm.
simply, what should we say, jumping on the bandwagon?
Yes,
Whatever people are saying, you're simply going with the flow there.
exactly, exactly. And the second thing is, um, don't be so greedy of views or getting
Mhm.
visibility, getting name and fame. Okay, so we need to think that what we are doing, how can it hamper anyone's maybe mental health, or
Yes.
it would be like an emotional क्या बोलूं मैं उसको,
Kind
it
of
would be
distress. Hmm.
distress, or I can't find that exact word, but yes, I can feel that because it's so difficult to face people, right? Wherever I mean, everyone is talking about that boy,
Hmm.
so that's not social media is again beyond our reach. We can't find or we can't figure out any solution. It's all
Hmm.
about just try to be in our shell, right? And try to create a strong bond with your family members so that
Hmm.
you can't be affected by outer
Yes,
negativities.
definitely.
That's it, right? And
Yes,
just try
definitely.
to again try to keep yourself in other people's situation. Okay,
Hmm.
so that's it. And again, try to be empathetic. That's what we can say. But
True.
it's next to impossible in today's world, I would say.
Let's see, but still, like, there is always a little hope, and empathy definitely should never go out of vogue. We should always be
Mhm.
empathetic towards other, and we have to teach the same lesson to our kids. And this one more small chapter we have to add to our kids' syllabus, that how to handle
Yes.
social media, how to handle criticism, right? So we have to
Mm.
teach this also to them. Definitely. And
Right.
before changing the world, change yourself. So this is the last
Exactly.
message from my side. So why are you, I mean, relying on others to change themselves? Just change your perspective, just be positive. And positivity is contagious, right? So
Yeah.
slowly and gradually, this world will become a better place. But now we cannot see it because nobody is ready to change themselves,
That's the thing.
right?
That's the thing.
But one by
Yeah.
one, it can definitely
Mhm.
happen. It's not impossible
Everyone
yet.
wants to change other person. That is true.
Hmm.
Because we think we are perfect. We are doing everything correct. So that's the thing. That's why sometimes if we see with those practical specs, it seems quite difficult,
Hmm.
right? But again, how can we forget that B bicep incident?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yes. So it was like again, social media is kind of thing we never know
Hmm.
when they, when they make people. I mean, when they celebrate someone's victory, it's like uh, treating them with all the grandeur. But when they just criticize people, right?
Hmm.
When people criticize each other, it's like turning someone riches to rags. So yes, that's the thing. But it's
Hmm.
very sensitive when we discuss this very topic. So it's about a kid. It's about a child. We are spoiling his childhood, right?
Mm, definitely.
So please stop now, and they don't need your judgments. Actually, they
Yes.
don't need your maybe suggestions also.
Hmm,
They know how
definitely.
to how to upbring or how to raise their kid,
Hmm.
so let
Yes.
them be.
Yes, parents know their kids very well, how to handle them,
Yes,
how to manage them, or how to raise them. So definitely they
exactly.
don't need anybody's opinions on that. But still, it's a human nature. I hope his parents will get all the strength to get through this situation. At the end, we can pray for this because it's definitely a hard time for them, isn't it?
Right,
Hmm.
right. And again, it's my request to all of you, please be more sensitive while dropping your comment. Okay, it's not a fun activity.
Hmm,
You can
definitely.
spoil someone's peace of mind.
Hmm, right.
So
And it
be
can ruin their
more,
life as well.
yes, that is it.
Hmm.
So be kind and be more sensitive towards these things. That is it.
Yes, definitely. So, on this note, I would like to end this episode here, and I would like to thank you again for being here. And we'll be back again with something meaningful.
Thank you so much for making me a part of this very topic, because uh, it was so thoughtful of you to bring this topic to the table, right? And there is a lot still lot to say,
Mhm.
but yes, I know we have to stop here only. But yes, next time we'll discuss something more valuable.
Mhm.
So thank you so much, and hope to see you soon.
Definitely, definitely. Okay, then take care. Bye.